Good morning, everyone. We welcome you to the graduation day of PA College of Engineering. Welcome to the class of 2024. I request the graduates to be kindly seated. Dear graduates, there are a few rules to be followed during the conduction of the ceremony. Kindly abide by the rules. With regard to photograph, the college has arranged professional photograph during the program. The photos will be made available soon. So I request all the graduates and the parents not to take any photographs by standing in front of the stage. Kindly refrain from taking any photographs. The professional photographer is here. He'll be taking the photographs and the same will be made available in the website. Mobile phones, kindly ensure that all your mobile phones are switched off during the conduction of the ceremony. Otherwise, the signals will interfere with the sound system and it will be crowded in front of the stage while taking the photographs. We have arranged a professional photographer also, and please don't use the mobile phone during the conduction of the ceremony. The graduates and the guests are expected to maintain the decorum of the function of the program. I request you, no hooting, no clapping. Please remain silent, all right? Please remain seated and no movement. Kindly refrain from any movement. We have provided bottles on the chairs, all right? And washrooms are there available outside. Please kindly refrain from any movement during the conduction of the program. It's a request. There will be a professional video recording taken for the graduation ceremony. The graduates and guests are requested to be seated in the particular auditorium. Otherwise, they should be aware that they will be live. Okay, they might appear live on the YouTube video, and then the copy of this recording will be sent it will be sent to all the graduates. When the procession of the dignitaries arrive, I request all the graduates to rise, all right? Please rise as the particular procession of the dignitaries when they arrive. I request all the graduates to rise. This is one request from our side. We request everyone's cooperation for the smooth conduction of today's program. Graduates, kindly note, while receiving your certificates, you will be entering from the left side of the stage. Left side of the stage, you will be receiving the certificate on the stage and exit from the right side. Kindly maintain the same. I request all the graduates to kindly note, when receiving the certificates, you will be entering from the left side of the stage. You will receive the certificates and exit from the right side.
നമസ്കാരം. PA എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജിൻ്റെ ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ ഡേ സെറിമണിയിലേക്ക് നിങ്ങളെ എല്ലാവരെയും സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഇതൊരു ഔദ്യോഗിക പരിപാടിയായതിനാൽ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൻ്റെ വിജയകരമായ നടത്തിപ്പിനായി ചുവടെ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്ന ഏതാനും നിർദ്ദേശങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും പാലിക്കണമെന്ന് പ്രത്യേകം അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം തുടങ്ങിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓഡിറ്റോറിയത്തിനുള്ളിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്നവർ താങ്കളുടെ സീറ്റിൽ തന്നെ ആദ്യാവസാനം ഇരുന്ന് പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. അനാവശ്യമായി എഴുന്നേൽക്കുകയോ പുറത്തേക്കിറങ്ങുകയോ ചെയ്യുന്നത് കഴിവതും ഒഴിവാക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കുടിക്കുവാനുള്ള വെള്ളം ചെറിയ ബോട്ടിലുകളിലായി നിങ്ങളിരിക്കുന്ന സീറ്റിൽ തന്നെ ക്രമീകരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിനിടയ്ക്ക് മറ്റ് ഭക്ഷണപാനീയങ്ങൾ ഓഡിറ്റോറിയത്തിനുള്ളിൽ അനുവദിക്കുന്നതല്ല. ഇവിടെ നടക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ ചടങ്ങുകളുടെയും ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കുന്നതിന് കോളേജിൻ്റെ ഔദ്യോഗിക ഫോട്ടോഗ്രാഫർ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് സദസ്സിലിരിക്കുന്നവർ ദയവായി മുന്നിലേക്ക് കടന്നുവന്ന് ഫോട്ടോ എടുത്ത് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് മറ്റ് തടസ്സങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കരുതെന്ന് പ്രത്യേകം ഓർമ്മിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. 5 വയസ്സിൽ താഴെയുള്ള കുട്ടികളുമായി വന്നിട്ടുള്ളവർ പ്രോഗ്രാമിനിടയ്ക്ക് തടസ്സമുണ്ടാക്കാത്ത രീതിയിൽ കുട്ടികളെ മാനേജ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പ്രത്യേകം ഓർമ്മിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. ആവശ്യമെങ്കിൽ അവർക്ക് ഇടയ്ക്ക് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോകാവുന്നതാണ്.
Good morning, everyone. The procession of the dignitaries will be arriving soon. I request all the parents and the graduates kindly be seated. Kindly maintain the decorum of the program. I request all the parents to kindly occupy the seats. We'll be starting the graduation day ceremony soon. Dear graduates, kindly occupy your seats. We'll be starting the graduation day ceremony soon. I request the parents and the graduates to occupy their seats. Kindly do not block the entrance. Kindly occupy your seats as soon as possible. I request the parents not to block the entrance. Kindly occupy your seat. The procession has arrived. I request all the parents to kindly occupy the seats. Concerned faculty members, kindly inform the parents not to block the entrance. Graduates, kindly rise when the dignitaries arrive. The dignitaries have arrived. I request all the graduates to kindly rise. The dignitaries have arrived. Request the dignitaries to be seated, please. Graduates, be seated. Graduation is a time for celebration, a time for reflection, and a time for looking ahead to the future. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to the august gathering who have assembled here for the graduation ceremony of our college. I am Fatima Trehan from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering.
And I am Shama from the Department of MBA.
And it's our pleasure to be the host for today's program. Graduation ceremony is a pageant celebrating the transition of a student to a graduate and marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter in the life of a graduate. It depicts the amount of desire and determination shown by the students to be finally able to achieve their aim. Graduation day is not only a time to reflect on the past, it's a time to celebrate accomplishments and find inspiration for life beyond this big day.
To begin this auspicious occasion, I invite Mr. Rizwan S., second-year student from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, to invoke the blessings of Almighty, followed by the translation in English. I request the audience to kindly be seated during the invocation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا إِمَّا يَبْلُغَنَّ عِندَكَ الْكِبَرَ أَحَدُهُمَا أَوْ كِلَاهُمَا فَلَا تَقُل لَّهُمَا أُفٍّ ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا ربكم أعلم بما في نفوسكم إن تكونوا صالحين فإنه كان للأوابين غفورا وآتي ذا القربى حقه والمسكين وابن السبيل ولا تبذر تبذيرا إن المبذرين كانوا إخوان الشياطين وكان الشيطان لربه كفورا وإما تعرضن عنهم ابتغاء رحمة من ربك ترجوها فقل لهم قولا ميسورا ولا تجعل يدك مغلولة إلى عنقك ولا تبسطها كل البسط فتقعد ملوما محسورا صدق الله العلي العظيم. السلام عليكم.
And your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be dutiful to your parents. If one of them or both of them attain old age in your life, say not to them a word of disrespect, nor shout at them, but address them in terms of honor. And lower onto them the wing of submission and humility through mercy, and say, my Lord, bestow on them your mercy, as they did bring me up when I was young. Your Lord knows best what is in your inner selves. If you are righteous, then verily He is the evermost forgiving to those who turn unto Him again and again in obedience and in repentance. And give to the kinsman his due, and to the miskin and to the wayfarer, but spend not wastefully in the manner of a spendthrift. Verily, the spendthrifts are brothers of the shaitan, and the shaitan is ever ungrateful to his Lord. And if you turn away from them, and you're awaiting a mercy from your Lord, for which you hope them, speak unto them a soft, kind word. And let not your hand be tied to your neck, nor stretch it forth to utmost reach, so that you become blameworthy and in severe poverty. Thank you, Rizwan. Under the dynamic leadership, guidance and inspiration from our Honorable Managing Trustee, PA Educational Trust, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, PA College of Engineering is determined to scale and conquer greater heights than ever before. May I now request Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim to declare the graduation ceremony open.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I declare graduation day ceremony of PA College of Engineering open.
Thank you, sir. A true welcome is never complete with warm words and warmer gestures. May I now request Mr. Ismail Shafi, Co-Scholastic Activity Coordinator, PACE, to deliver the ceremonial welcome address.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Managing Trustee, our beloved trustees, principals and other guests, professors, parents and dear graduates. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to one and all. It is my honor to welcome you all on behalf of PA College of Engineering, Mangalore, to this auspicious occasion. I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. H.R. Shivakumar, Special Officer, VTU Extension Center, Mangalore, for accepting our invitation and gracing the occasion. Welcome you, sir. We are also privileged to have with us another distinguished personality, the successful industrialist, Mr. Omar Sinaf, President of PVS Norwood Inc. USA and Managing Director of PVS Chemicals Belgium. On behalf of PA College of Engineering, I welcome you, sir. We are indeed deeply honored today by the presence of our young and dynamic leader, the Managing Trustee of PA College of Engineering, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim. I welcome you, sir. It is also a great pleasure for me to welcome our respected trustees, Mr. Abdul Latif Ibrahim and Mr. Amin Ibrahim, who have been unwavering in their support for our institution. I warmly welcome you both, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Mr. Ahmad Kuti, Finance Director, PA Education Trust. Welcome you, sir. I would especially like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Ramiz MK, who inspires all the activities of our institution. Welcome you, sir. I extend a heartfelt welcome to Mr. Sarafuddin, AGM PA Education Trust, and Vice Principal, Dr. Sharmila Kumari, on this auspicious occasion. We have with us today the Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Syed Amin Ahmad, respected principals of our sister institutions, heads of various departments, and our esteemed professors. It's an honor to have you all with us. I welcome you all. A special welcome goes to our internal auditor, office superintendent, HR, admission officer, and all the staff members of the site office, accounts, academics, and supporting staff. A warm welcome to all of you. I also warmly welcome the beloved parents of our graduates, representatives from the media, special guests, and all other invitees present here today. Welcome to you all. I am especially delighted to welcome in a special way you, our dear graduates, who have completed your journey with our institution. I am extremely happy to welcome you all. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Indeed, the knowledge and skills you have gained throughout your academic journey have equipped you with the tools to make a difference. More than that, education has shaped you into individuals of character and integrity, ready to contribute to the world in meaningful ways. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Today is a day to celebrate your achievements. Reflect on the lessons learned and look forward to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. I wish you all the best. Once again, I welcome everyone to this graduation day ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I take the privilege to extend a warm welcome to Professor Ismail Shafi.
Next, I call upon our trustee, PA Educational Trust, Mr. Abdul Latif, to hand over a sapling as a form of a warm gesture to the distinguished guest of today's ceremony, Dr. Shivakumar HR, Special Officer, VTU Extension Center, Mangalore. Welcome, sir. May I now request our trustee, PA Educational Trust, Mr. Muhammad Amin Ibrahim, to offer a sapling to Mr. Omar Sanaf, President, Knollwood Incorporate USA, Managing Director, PVS Chemicals, Belgium, our distinguished guest for today's function. I now request Dr. Ramiz MK, Principal, PA College of Engineering, to hand over sapling to Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Managing Trustee, PA Educational Trust, as a gesture of welcome.
I invite Mr. Sharfuddin, AGM, PA Educational Trust, to hand over a sapling to our guest of honor, Mr. Abdul Latif Ibrahim, Trustee, PA Educational Trust. We have with us Mr. Muhammad Amin Ibrahim, our Honorable Trustee, PA Education Trust. I request Dr. Sharmila Kumari, Vice Principal, PA College of Engineering, to hand over a sapling. Thank you, trustees, for gracing this occasion with your honorable presence. May I now call upon Dr. Syed Amin Ahmed, Dean Student Affairs, to offer a sapling to our Finance Director, Mr. Ahmed Kutti.
The PA Educational Trust was established in the year 1999 with a mission to deliver quality education at par with global standards under the able leadership of our visionary chairman, late Dr. P.A. Ibrahim Haji. The Trust is well equipped to groom talents and turn them into top quality professionals with deep knowledge and strong ethics. PA College of Engineering, established in the year 2000 with a small strength of only 240 students, have steadily grown over the years as a premier institute with a current strength of 1,500 students and an alumni of more than 7,900 spread across the globe. Since its inception, the growth of PA College of Engineering has been colossal. We have successfully produced engineers in the field of electronics and communication, telecommunication, electrical and electronics, computer science, information science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and biotechnology. Apart from this, our institute is successfully producing PhDs, MTechs, and MBAs. PA Education Trust has further expanded by the addition of PA First Grade College, which offers undergraduate degree programs in food technology, nutrition and dietetics, computer science, commerce and business administration. PA College of Pharmacy and PA Institute of Physiotherapy are managed by PA Education Trust, which aims to build competent, qualified pharmaceutical and paramedical forces in India. To summarize, PA Educational Trust includes PA College of Engineering, Center for Management Studies and Research, PA Polytechnic, PA First Grade College, PA College of Pharmacy, and PA Institute of Physiotherapy.
We at the PA College of Engineering deem it an honor and privilege to announce that our institute is accredited by the National Board of Accreditation, New Delhi. Additionally, our institution is eagerly anticipating the conferral of NAC accreditation, a milestone that underscores our dedication to quality education and institutional integrity. PA College of Engineering thereby highlights its assurance on commendable quality in the technical education to its stakeholders. The measure of greatness in a scientific idea is the extent to which it stimulates thoughts and opens up new lines of research, as quoted by Paul A.M. Dirac. It is indeed a proud moment for PACE, as it has been creating milestones continuously in the field of research. This year has witnessed our faculties excel in the field of research and has been awarded their doctorate degrees. Dr. Supriya Bangera from the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Zakir Bellari from the Department of Electronics and Communication, Dr. Hafiz M.K. and Dr. Salim Malik from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering has recently defended their thesis in their respective fields. It is with great pride we would like to announce that PACE Campus is enabled with Google Developer Student Club. The GDSC is a valuable initiative that fosters skill development and community engagement within the student development community. The GDSC was led by Ms. Shabnaz from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Our graduates have actively competed in hackathons, ACCS Design Challenge and intercollegiate competitions, securing victories across various events. They have further secured internship opportunities in top-notch institutes as IIIT Bangalore and presented their research papers in international conferences. We are pleased to inform you that final year projects guided by Dr. Prashant Pai from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Sharmila Kumari from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and Professor Jamila from the Department of Civil Engineering have been successfully approved under the Karnataka State Council of Science and Technology. This endorsement not only provides us with crucial funding, but also recognizes the potential impact of our work in contributing to the state's scientific and technological advancements. In addition to our academic rigor, our students have excelled in various non-scholastic areas, showcasing their creativity, innovation, and passion. We are thrilled to announce that PACE football team emerged victorious, clinching the top spot in the VTO State Level Football Championship 2024-25. Mr. Ahmad Ahraz, a talented third-year student, has secured the gold medal in the VTU state level powerlifting competition held at New Horizon Engineering College, Bangalore. He broke the record in the 74 kg category by lifting a total of 525 kg. We are elated to announce that Mr. Mohammad Jasil has won in Taekwondo, earning a bronze medal in the VTU state level Taekwondo competition held at the Global Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Thus, it is seen that PA College of Engineering not only focuses on teaching learning processes, but also on creating an environment which helps faculties and students evolve into doers from just thinkers. PACE has eventually evolved to excel in scholastic and non-scholastic areas and hopes to reach greater heights in the near future. Nevertheless, PA is basking in the glory of success had it not been the visionary of our Honorable Chairman, late Dr. P.A. Ibrahim Haji.
Great leaders don't set out to be a leader, they set out to make a difference. And it's never about the role, but always about the goal. We at PA College of Engineering are privileged to have a distinguished personality, Dr. Shiv Kumar HR, Special Officer, VTU Extension Center, Mangalore. Dr. Shiv Kumar is a distinguished academician, researcher, administrator with a career spanning over 37 years. He is currently serving as a special officer at Vishvesvaraya Technological University, Belgavi, Extension Center, Mangalore since 2018. Dr. Shiv Kumar's academic journey began with a BSc from St. Philomena College, Puttur in 1985, followed by an MSc in chemistry from Mangalore University in 1987 and a PhD from the same university in 1998. His doctoral research focused on ion salvation and its impact on conductometric behavior. He has held several prominent positions, including Vice Principal, Professor, and Head of the Department of Chemistry, and Director at the Center for Multidisciplinary Research in Advanced Materials and Technology at KVG College of Engineering, Sullia. Dr. Shivkumar's extensive research contributions include over 50 publications in international journals with a focus on areas such as corrosion, polymer blender, drug delivery systems, and nanocomposites. He has been an active member of various professional bodies and committees, serving as a recognized guide for PhD programs and a reviewer for international journals. Additionally, he has successfully managed multiple research projects with significant grants, organized national conferences, and delivered invited talks at international conferences. His societal contributions include building a house for the senior citizens, donating school supplies, and providing financial support for medical treatments. Dr. Shivkumar is an active member of the Lions Club in Kukke Subramania. Dr. Shivkumar's significant contributions in the field of research and dedication to social welfare reflects his exemplary leadership and compassion. His work continues to inspire and positively impact both the academic and local communities. We are indeed honored to have you, sir. May I now request Dr. Shivkumar to deliver the graduation day address. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to all of you. The Honorable Chairman of PA Education Trust and President of today's function, Shri Abdul Ibrahimi ji sir, distinguished Chief Guest of today's function, Shri Omar Sinal, the Honorable Trustees of PA Education Trust and the respected, the principal of this great institution, Professor Ramesh sir, Dr. Syed Amin Ahmad, the Dean, Professor Sharfuddin, the AGM, and all the trustees of PA Education Trust, the finance officers, the Vice Principal, Professor Sharmila Pujari, the professors of the departments, my faculty members, dear parents, and most delighted, the personalities of today's function, my dear engineers and managers, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. Dear graduates, it is both honor and privilege to stand before you on this momentous, auspicious occasion. You are a special, incredible people today and the brilliant minds of tomorrow. Dear friends, as I well known to the PA College of Engineering since a long time, It is one of the reputed institution, particularly the engineering colleges of this region, established in the year 1999 by a great educationist, a social reformer, a businessman, a great visionary man, Sri Ibrahim, Dr. Ibrahim, sir. Actually, I was the student of the Mangalore University, very near to this place. In the 1985 to 87, I was there, and we used to come this place in the evening time just for walking, and it was a barren land. Nothing was here. Zero residential area. But when I came in the 99, after 12 years, actually I turned down by looking such a huge campus built here. I salute the founder, Dr. Ibrahim sir, for his great dedication, commitment, visionary to establish such a great institution. It is nothing but a temple of learning which caters the quality education for all sectors of the society. On this occasion, I salute Dr. Ibrahim Haji sir for his great commitment and achievement. I came here, as I said, to examine, as an examiner, to examine the first batch of your first year engineering in the 1999. Afterwards, I'm very much closely associated with the institution because of the several reasons. The one first is many of my ex-colleagues, we are working at KVJ College Sulia, are shifted here and working as a professors since a long time. And the other thing is, as and when I took the charge as a regional director of VTU at Mysore, so this college was affiliated to the VTU, and I was very much contact with the principals, then principal, Dr. Khan. He was helping like anything for all my university assignments. And many of my the students are become the faculty, they are working here. And I'm very proud of all my ex-colleagues and my students who have become the faculty of this great institution. I congratulate all of you. And one more thing, see, yesterday I spoke to some of the ex-staff of the PA College of Engineering at the AJ Engineering College who have come for the valuation and all, and some of them are working. I really appreciate the words which they have commented about the president of the chairman of this PA Education Trust, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim sir. They said, sir, our management, Dr. Abdul Ibrahim sir, is a golden-hearted person. And we are very proud, even though we left from that college, but still we are very proud to say We are the ex-colleagues of the PA College of Engineering. And even many of your professors used to come to me for various purposes related to the university assignments, the valuations and all. The senior professors, they are expressing the same with the same words. Sir, we are very lucky to have such kind of a great personality, a chairman like Abdul sir. So, on behalf of the parents, the students and faculty members and my own behalf, I extend a big salute Dr. Abdullah Ibrahim sir, a great salute to you sir. I pray God may bless you same kind of mentality to serve the students community as well as your employees. So many of the teachers who left the colleges, they used to say in a different ways, but the zeal, the sentiment, the attachment with the management, say it is very commendable, and I think the same kind of approach be spreaded to all the faculty members and students. So you're all really very lucky to have such a good management. Dear graduates, today the two people are very happy to see you young graduates. The first one is the management. The second, your parents. So you are graduated from this the institution, and you are stepping out from this institution today and entering into the new life of your journey. So you are really grateful, because today onwards, the people, including your parents, including your teachers, including your relatives, including the society, the way of looking you are different. So you are highly respectable, highly admirable, and you yourself will feel you are achieved something and you have become a great person among the others. Dear students, you are the lucky batches. Your batch, that is 2024 batch, is very lucky, because your results were declared within 3.5 hours of last examination by the university. So no university has declared the results within the 3.5 hours of the last day of examination. So it is because of the dedication and commitments of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Vidya Shankarji, the Registrar and Registrar Evaluation, and all the officials of the university, along with the principals, the professors, the faculty members who have joined in completing the evaluation within the stipulated time. I really extend my sincere thanks to our Honorable Principal, Dr. Ramesh sir, for extending his full cooperation for any kind of the university assignments in the evaluations or allotting the faculties for various examination duties such as external DCS or the squad, flying squad members. If I ask the Professor Ramesh, says immediately send and depute the faculties for the university. So because of that intimacy and good relations with Professor Ramesh, today I accepted this invitation to come over here. And he invited me several times, but I could not able to come because of my busy schedule. So this time I said, definitely I will come. I never say no. So I have a very good rapport with this institution. Dear graduates, you are leaving this institution and entering into the real life. I want to share you a few thoughts and advices. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. The day you step out from the familiar halls of the college into a world brimming with the possibilities and the challenges. You are a unique bunch. You are lived through unprecedented times, navigating the turns and twists of global pandemic, and yet you are here ready to take on the world. You learn that change is the only constant and adaptation is our superpower. As you embark on this new journey, I urge you to remember that engineering is as much about character as it is about competence. Integrity, empathy, and a strong work ethics are qualities that will take you far. Be ethical in your practice and compassionate towards your colleagues and persistent in your pursuit of excellence. The world is full of challenges, but it is also brimming with opportunities. Embrace challenges as stepping stones to the growth and seize the opportunities with both hands. Never stop learning, never stop exploring, and never stop dreaming. Dear parents and guardians, your unwavering support has been instrumental in your child success. Your sacrifices and encouragement have shaped the remarkable individuals standing before us today. Your love and affection have been an anchor in the strong sea of adolescence. Respected teachers, your dedication and mentorship have been invaluable. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled in these young minds the value of critical thinking and innovation. Now, as you stand on the brink of your future years, have to remember the friendship you have made, the lesson you have learned, and the memories you have created. After all, what you will carry with you after your completion of education, it is the knowledge. The knowledge is the power. The great President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam ji, said, learning gives creativity, creativity gives you thinking, thinking provides you the knowledge makes you a great. Dear students, you to have the knowledge, and the knowledge is the power. So, I would like to tell a small story on the how your knowledge leads to a positive the attitude. Once there was a balloon wala. He was selling the balloons, different colors of balloon on the street. A small boy has come and he asked, "Uncle, is the pink balloon goes up or red balloon goes up or yellow balloon goes up, black balloons goes up? Which balloons will fly high?" The balloon wala said, "The balloon flies not based on the colors. It is based on the air, the gas which filled inside the balloon. So it is, if you have a good quality of the air, a good quality of the gas, it will fly in a higher altitude." The model is, you are all the students come from the different parts, different colors, with different attitude. And today you have achieved, of course, not only by the commitments, your dedication, sacrificing many of your things, but you have achieved putting the knowledge, gaining the knowledge from the teacher, from your institution. So it is filled with a good quality of the knowledge, and so you are flying in a higher altitude. It is not the colors, okay? And one day, a monk was trying to test the people, those who are working on the field. He went on the village side, he observed the three persons were working, and the monk went and asked the one person, "Hello, Bhaiya, aap kya karte hain?" "Mister, what are you doing?" The one person said immediately, "Can't you see what I am doing? There, some construction work was doing by the three people. Say, can't you see? I am lifting the bricks with the great difficulties. And yes, I am doing this work to feed my children, my parents." Then the same question was asked to the another person. "Sir, I have the deceased parents. I have nothing to do than this work. I have to work to feed my parents and my children." And the third one, he asked the same question to the third person, and he, with the most enthusiastically, he said, "Swamiji, we are constructing a temple. We are constructing a temple without forgetting his difficulties or the work which he has to perform to feed his parents, the children, or the deceased parents. He's focusing only the work what he is doing. So we are constructing a temple." So this is the positive attitude will always makes the person a great. That is what is required, you, the young engineers. Managers say you to have the positive attitudes. So many of you have the marketing MBA graduates here. Once the professor has given a task to these MBA graduates during their project works. They have given 1,000 chapels and made 2 teams and asked them to go to the places. It is a semi-urban place, the urban area as well as the villages. One of the team, they said, so we will go to only the cities because the village people don't know and they may not use these chapels. The other team, they said, see, in the cities, they won't take our chapels. We cannot market here. Let us go to the villages. Then they went to village where no one was using the chapels. Then these students trained them how to use the chapels and they demonstrated the use of the chapels. Then given 10 samples of chapels to some of the villages. They said they will come after 2 days. Then when the team of students went to the villages, there is thousands of the villages crowded there, demanding the chapels. So, whereas the other team, those who went to the cities and all, say they came without marketing any single piece of chapels. Then the professors, they said, see, you too have, of course you have the knowledge, you may have the very good, the skill, but you don't have the positive attitude. Whereas, so these people with the positive attitude, they went to the villages and they sold all the chapels where you are not thought of that particular marketing or you don't have such kind of the good practice of the marketing. So you to have always a good positive attitude and you always possess a extra in your personality. You know, wherever you go to the market, say if any product with extra, our eye catches that. So it attracts. So you to have some extra addition to your actual knowledge or the degree. So you will be survive and you will have the more job market and you have the more opportunities. Always have some extra and always be very creative. So creative mind only leads the success. So don't stop your work if you get failed. So the failure is the best tonic for the success. So the most of the students, if they get failed, they will put an end for that. And the end, it is not an end, it is the end is nothing but the efforts never die. You put on efforts, so your efforts never die. Say, we have, the Thomas Alva Edison, who invented the electric bulb, he failed 1,000 times, but he did not stop his work. Then people asked him, say, you have failed many times, but once again, why you are working on the same? Then he replied, I have not failed. I found 1,000 ways in which the work or the material which I have used not produce the light. So that is the knowledge using that, the knowledge, the failures, he committed and he discovered a light which is enlightened the world. So that kind of commitment never stops. You should be very creative. You have to think. Say, many apple fell many heads, but when it fell on the Newton's head, the gravitational force was invented, isn't it? So he is so creative. He thought why the apple has fell from the top to bottom, from the tree to land. Why not in the reverse directions? So you should be very the creative. My dear students, the graduates, today you are all gathered here by celebrating your success, and you should be always remember these great institutions, the great teachers whom they taught you, and the management, the great management provided you a opportunity to study and the shape the future. And you should, it is my request, humble request, the students of these institutions, once you left this college, so don't say goodbye. You always come and they visit to the institution and they help the institutions, not donating in terms of any money, but share your knowledge to your juniors. Some of you are going to become a CEO in some of the industries. You please do come and help the students, your juniors, in the placement and all, and contribute your knowledge as to establish a research centers in the institutions, develop the advanced labs. So each branch of the graduates, you please join together and contribute something to your institution. That is the contribution from your side to the institute. So you have to return the thing what you gain from here. So that is the request to you all. The words of advice to you all, to my outgoing engineers: stay curious. The field of engineering is constantly evolving. Stay curious, keep learning, and update your skills too, to stay relevant. Be innovative. Don't afraid to think outside the box and come up with creative solution to real world problems. Collaborative. Engineering is a team effort. Learn to work effectively with others, communicate clearly, and respect diverse perspectives. Embrace failures. Do not be discouraged by failure. Instead, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. I quote of Nelson Mandela: "The greatest glory in living lies not never falling, but rising every time we fall." Rising every time we fall. Okay? So don't afraid of the failures. So this is the great quote of Nelson Mandela. I congratulate once again all the outgoing engineers as well as the managers, and I wish you bright future, one and all. And I thank the management, the principal, the professors, and all of you for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts with you. Once again, I wish you all the best. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. We have with us Mr. Omar Sanaf, the visionary and accomplished president of PVS Norwood Incorporated, USA, and the dynamic and strategic managing director of PVS Chemicals, Belgium. Mr. Omar Sanaf is a seasoned corporate executive with extensive experience in the business development, corporate management, and merger and acquisition projects. He is currently the president of PVS Norwood in Detroit, Michigan, and managing director of PVS Belgium, where he has successfully turned around operations, significantly improving profitability. His expertise spans operational, commercial, and financial management, with a proven track record of delivering successful mergers and acquisitions, as well as overseeing major capital projects across diverse industries such as chemical, oil and gas, food, and commercial sectors. Mr. Omar holds an MBA from the University of Michigan's Ross School of Business with a specialization in finance, strategy, and supply chain management. Over his 13-year tenure at PVS Chemicals, he has held key roles including VP of the Business Development and Director of Corporate Engineering, where he led strategic planning, project execution, and merger and acquisition integrations. His early career included roles as a structural engineer, further highlighting his technical expertise and leadership in engineering and project management. We, the PACE fraternity, are privileged to have you, sir. May I now request Mr. Omar Sanaf to deliver the graduation day address.
Thank you for that very generous introduction, Professor Sharma. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, that's it, so thank you. So good morning, everybody. Good morning to Dr. Abdullah, the trustee president, Dr. Shivakumar, the distinguished guest of today, the board of trustees, esteemed faculty members, including my good friend, Dr. Ramesh, proud families, and last but not least, the proud students, the class of 2024 graduates. It's a profound honor to stand before you on this beautiful day as we gather to celebrate not just the culmination of your academic journey at PA College of Engineering, but the incredible growth and resilience you have demonstrated along the way. As we mark the significant milestone, let us reflect on the boundless possibilities that lie ahead, knowing that the knowledge and experiences you have gained here will serve as the foundation for your future endeavors. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with opportunities and challenges, and I'm excited to be a part of this milestone with you. So that formal speech concludes what ChatGPT wrote for me. Okay. When I was asking my daughter about some tips, I told her that I'm going to Mangalore to my friend's college, and I said, give me some tips to talk to the students who are graduating. And she said, Dad, don't waste time, just go to ChatGPT. It'll give you everything you need. So that concludes the first part of my speech. But now I'm going to speak from my heart. I'm going to give you 2 or 3 insights, lessons that I learned along the way of my career. And again, I want to remind you that I'm nobody. There are a lot of great leaders. I just happened to be in India at that time, so I came here accepting Ramesh's invitation. But I'm extremely honored to be in front of you today. This is a great, I graduated in '97, 27 years ago. I don't even remember, because we didn't have a formal graduation like this those days. It was just a degree, we went home, and then later, a few months later, the degree comes home, and that's it. So this is great. I should be, before I start, I just want the graduates to give a round of applause to your parents, because without their support, this wouldn't have been possible. So Parents, you should be extremely proud of your kids here. You know, it's not easy to start in 2020 during a tough year, a COVID year, and then go through 4 years of rigorous learning, and then finish in an year where we have a lot of global turbulences, if you will. You know, there are a couple of wars looming, and also the ChatGPT and AI stuff that I just talked about, right? So I want to first touch on the subject of opportunities. So what is ChatGPT and AI doing to the world right now? It is changing the landscape of opportunities, right? So what I just read, the first 4 or 5 sentences that I read was written in 1 second by ChatGPT. In the past, that would have been a speech writer's job, right? I'm not a busy person, but you know, like our chairman who passed away, may God have mercy on him, his sons, you know, who are running multinational big businesses, they don't have time, and people like our politicians, you know, they have speech writers. And now, guess what? They don't need that job anymore because it's taken by ChatGPT. You know, and I started my career as a structural engineer, and I see a lot of civil folks here. You know, we used to design the simple span beams, simple support, with a point load in the middle and a continuous load. That stuff, I spent the first few years, you know, designing those kind of things. I think it can be automated now. I don't think there's no need for engineers to do that. A computer can do it. But, you know, what cannot be replaced is creativity, right? Creativity cannot be replaced by any AI tool, because the AI only learns. That's why the name artificial intelligence. You guys have real intelligence. You guys have common sense. That cannot be replaced by any tool. So work on your creativity, work on those aspects, and you will not be replaced. When I was talking to Ramiz this morning about the time when we graduated in 1997, there was something called the Y2K problem, or year 2000 problem. You know, a lot of you were not born at that time, or most of you were, or maybe all of you, all the students were not born at that time. So we were like looking at this big beast called Y2K problem, and we didn't know what to do. We thought the whole world is going to end because computers are going to die in 99 and nothing's going to happen after that. But then what happened was all these corporations, the global corporations, started hiring people from our batch and later batches, and they took scores of people, thousands of people to US and UK and all over the world to fix this problem. And that's how we all ended up, a lot of us ended up in the US, and I had a different path. I took a path of studying, but a lot of my colleagues or good friends ended up in the US to solve that problem. So any problem that you see in the world, it's an opportunity for you as well. So again, keep in mind, continuous learning, as Dr. Shivakumar said, continuous learning is important, creativity is important, and above all, just common sense. You know, just common sense. Just approach any problem with common sense and you will succeed. Then I'm going to move on to another insight that I want to share with you guys. You know, when you just finished your degree, and then some of you want to go and do masters, some of you want to go and work in the industry, some of you want to do startups, new companies, and fortunately in India there is a good environment, there is a good ecosystem for startups. But then you have the issue of over-planning and over-analyzing things. The more you learn, the more you tend to over-analyze. I'm sure the chairman of this college and his sons here, they do a lot of businesses all over the world. If they start thinking and over-analyzing things, they will never do anything. They'll be constantly thinking and putting things on spreadsheets and analyzing. At some point, you have to make that decision and start, right? Whether it's your higher studies, whether it's a startup. I want to share an example. You know, U.S. Navy SEAL, which is one of the top elite unit in the Navy SEAL. So they're the ones who go and do this global operations, and of course, that involves assassination of some big guys too. They go and do all these operations globally. What they do is when they have, and this is I heard from a speaker, when they have 80% of the data that they need, and assuming that 80% is 80% accurate, you guys are engineers, you can do the math. So 0.8 times 0.8, so 0.64. So 0.64 percentage, or 0.64 or 64% accuracy / amount of data, they'll just go and do it. And this is life-critical missions. This is not starting a tea shop or starting a small taxi business. This is like life-critical missions that they go and do. So they're putting their life in danger and the life of people around them in danger, but they go and do it. Again, the point I want to make is that once you have certain amount of data, once you have certain amount of advices, just do it. And then you'll fail, as Dr. Shivakumar said. A lot of the people that you see successful did not become successful in their first attempt. They fail multiple times. You don't hear about the failures much. You only see their successful attempts. But make sure that you start and fail, learn quickly, and move on, and start the next, right? Whether it's a job, whether it's studies, whether it is a startup. So that's the second insight that I want to share with you. And the third one is, and I really wish that somebody told me this during the first stages of my career, is that to find a good mentor, somebody to mentor you, somebody to advise you, ideally somebody much senior to you, and ideally somebody from the industry. I mean, you need to have mentors for spiritual and your professional needs, but I'm talking more professional here. So find somebody from industry who is much more senior to you, much more accomplished than you, and somebody for you, that's not if you find somebody who's a mentor, somebody close to you, you could be a threat to them too in the industry. If you grow too much, you might surpass them. So there is always that conflict of interest. But find somebody that's much more senior, who has seen all this. Just like the institutions like this, they have board of directors, right? They have board of trustees. Why? It's not because the chairman or the chairman's son cannot make a decision by himself, but they want advices from people with various expertise. So find a good mentor. That's important. And I think as a college and as the board, you should encourage this mentor-mentee relationships, because you can find people who graduated from the school who are in good positions, team them up with fresh graduates, and guide them in the process, in the path. Because I had a good mentor. Maybe halfway through my career, he was the one who guided me from my engineering path, which is great, to get into the management path. And he was with me for 3 years. He retired after that. But I'll tell you, the amount of advice I got from him was just unbelievable, amazing. So find a mentor. So three insights. Opportunities are there, but be creative. The second one is that don't overthink. Don't get into analysis paralysis, as they say. Don't get into that. Do your analysis, have faith in God, and move on. And 3 is find a mentor, find a good advisor who is in the industry, who has done it all, who has seen it all, that will help you. With that, I want to congratulate all of you one more time. Enjoy this day. This is your day. Don't think too much. Spend some time with your family, have some good food, and then we'll think about the next steps later. Thank you so much. Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your words of wisdom. We have with us an able captain with a strategic vision, whose responsibilities are exercised in a fair, open and responsive manner. Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Managing Trustee, P Education Trust, who leads us in all fronts. May I now request Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Managing Trustee, to address the gathering.
Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning. My dear graduates, faculty members, parents and families, and honored guests. Before I start, I'd like to just tell you something about the humble person who just walked away right now. He mentioned here that he's not a great leader, a busy person. He does a turnover of 1.4 billion US dollars. You know, this is the same thing that our founder chairman and my father, late Dr. P. Abrahamaji, used to say. He used to always tell us that credibility is a person's greatest asset. And there are many characteristics you should have to gain credibility. It's not an easy task. A lot of integral nature which you have, you need to strengthen. When you have humility within yourself, you automatically learn how to respect others. And true respect is born out of humility. You should always respect the people who challenge you. You should respect the people who oppose you. You should definitely and most importantly respect your parents, your family members, your teachers, the people living in your society. This is something that I feel in today's fast-paced world is losing its importance. My dear graduates, I'm very happy, proud and privileged to stand before you today on this very auspicious and most important day for you. Dr. Shiv Kumar and Mr. Omar have spoken to you in detail about the things you should have and look out for when you enter into the real world from today. Most of you will look for jobs. A certain percentage of you will go for higher studies, and there's another set of people who might look to start a business. All these things require certain values, like our founder chairman used to say, what I would like to achieve most from educating is to create good human beings. Another important trait that I believe that is something which everyone should work on is having patience and persevering. These two virtues will undoubtedly play a vital role in your journey. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It is often winding, full of unexpected challenges and setbacks. But it is in these moments of difficulty that your patience will be tested and your perseverance will be your greatest ally. Remember, the seed of greatness are often sown in the soil of adversity. There is definitely no shortcut to hard work. Hard work and sincerity are something that you would have learned through engineering. The foundation upon which all successful stories are built is sincerity and hard work. You will definitely come across many failures in life. Do not think of failure as the opposite to success. It is a part of success. Only if you fail will you be able to succeed. So do not, forget to persevere when you go through difficult times. Whatever you possess as engineers, it is a unique ability that will help you shape the world to innovate, to solve problems, and to make lives better. With this power comes the responsibility to use your skills for the greater good, to be committed to society, not just as professionals, but as citizens in this world. Let your work reflect your dedication to making the world a better place. Serve your community protect the environment, and always strive to lead a positive impact where you go. The world, I believe, truly needs more than just brilliant minds. It needs compassionate hearts and ethical leaders. My dear graduates, as you step out of this campus today and enter the real world, always remember your college. And I would like to state here that you are always welcome to come back and contribute in any manner whatsoever for the progress of this college and the society at large. I pray that the Almighty blesses every single one of you with health, wealth, and wisdom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. An announcement: I request the academic toppers and the best outgoing students from various departments to assemble near the stage entrance.
A dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards its achievement, as quoted by Bo Bennett. We have with us our PhD degree holders, academic toppers, and the best outgoing students of the year 2023-24 who have contributed to the advancement of knowledge in their respective fields. Their dedication, persistence, and scholarly contributions have set a remarkable example for all of us. I deem it my privilege to request Dr. Syed Amin Ahmed, Dean Student Affairs, PA Educational Trust, to read out the names of the PhD holders, best outgoing and meritorious students. I request our esteemed guest, Dr. Shiv Kumar, to honor the doctoral degree holders.
Good afternoon all, respected dignitaries on the dais, dear parents and dear graduates. It's our pleasure to present before you people the PhD holders. These are the PhD holders who completed their PhDs in our research center. First, I would like to invite Dr. Zakir Bellari on stage, who completed his PhD from ENC department. He has done his PhD in medical image analysis using deep learning approach. Next, we have from the Department of Computer Science, Dr. John Prakash Vegas. He was our ex-staff too. Dr. John has completed his PhD in person identification based on palm print biometric system. Next, I invite Dr. Hafiz MK on stage. Dr. Hafiz, Associate Professor of Department of Computer Science, our own staff member. Next, we have Dr. Suchita NV, who completed her PhD in our Computer Science Research Center. Dr. Suchita NV have done her PhD in development of face and fingerprint based on person identification system. Along with this PhD holders, we have few more PhDs also, but they are not present on this day. So congratulations to all the PhD holders.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Omar Sanaf to do the honors for the academic toppers. Over to you, sir.
So, academic toppers of various departments. First, I would like to present before you the academic topper of Biotechnology Department, Ms. Pratiksha BK. From the Department of Computer Science Engineering, we have Ms. Afra Abdul Aziz. From the Department of Civil Engineering, the academic topper is Mr. Muhammad Asif Yes. Mr. Muhammad Asif Yes from the Department of Civil Engineering. From the Department of E&C, we have Ms. Khadijatul Tasfiya Bano. Next, I call upon stage the academic topper of Department of Electrical Engineering, Mr. Afsan N. Sheikh. Mr. Afsan N. Sheikh. And finally, from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, we have the academic topper. I invite on stage Mr. Ismail Zifa.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Managing Trustee, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, to do the honors.
Respected dignitaries and dear parents and graduates, now I'm presenting the best outgoing students before you. From the Department of Biotechnology, the best outgoing student is Ms. Minoha A.K. From the Department of Computer Science, the best outgoing student is Ms. Shabnaz. From the Department of Civil Engineering, the best outgoing student is Ms. Mariam Alina Mahin. So on behalf of Ms. Alina Mahin, we request her parents to come on stage and receive the award. From the Department of E&C, the best outgoing student is Mr. Muhammad Tufail Ahmed. Mr. Muhammad Tufail Ahmed from the Department of EC. From the Department of Electrical Engineering, the best outgoing student is Mr. Afsan N. Sheikh. And finally, from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, the best outgoing student is Mr. Muhammad Mazi. Congratulations to all the academic toppers and best outgoing students. Thank you, the chief guest, Shukmar sir, Omar sir, and thank you, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Managing Trustee. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We, on behalf of PA College of Engineering, congratulate our PHE awardees and academic toppers. It is indeed a memorable moment in each one of your lives.
We have come now to the most awaited moment, the award ceremony. I request Dr. Sharmila Kumari, HOD, Department of Computer Science, to announce the names of the graduates from the Department of Computer Science Engineering. May I now request the Chief Guest, Dr. Shiv Kumar HR, to hand over the certificates to the graduates. I request the graduates from the Department of Computer Science to assemble near the entrance of the stage.
Respected dignitaries on end of the dais, dear parents and graduates, I am pleased to present list of graduates of Computer Science and Engineering. Miss Afra Abdul Aziz,
I request our Chief Guest, Dr. Shiv Kumar, to hand over the graduates the certificates. Graduates, kindly move near the entrance of the stage, please.
Miss Aisha Dania, Miss Aishatul Misriya, Miss Aishatul Shafra, Miss Isha, Miss Farina Fayaz, Miss Fatima Mushfira, Miss Fatimat Zaziba, Miss Fatimat Afrina, Miss Ifrat Begum, Miss Khadijatul Aifa, Miss Mariam Rima, Miss Rashika, Miss Rifa Samin, Miss Saniha Mariam, Miss Shabnaz, Miss Shireen,
I now request our Chief Guest, Mr. Omar Sanaf, to hand
Miss
over the
Sumaya.
certificates to the graduates.
Miss Bhagyashree K. Mr. Hassan Shazil, Mr. Shehzad Ahmad, Mr. A.K. Abdul Rahman, Mr. Abdul Rahman Akif, Mr. Abdul Bashir A.M., Mr. Abdul Basit,
Graduates, kindly be seated once you receive the
Mr.
certificate.
Abdul Qadir Fawaz,
Be seated once you receive the certificates.
Mr.
kindly.
Abdul Rahim Bantwal, Mr. Abdul Rahman, Mr. Abdul Adil, Mr. Abdullah Abdul Samad, Mr. Abhay Shettyam, Mr. Abu Bakr Sabit, Mr. Adam Adil KM, Mr. Adnan Mahmood, Mr. Afif Ramiz, Mr. Ahmad Uwais, Mr. Ajmal Yam, Mr. Ajmal Shahjahan, Mr. Ashar Muhammad, Mr. Batisa, Mr. Farhan Ahmad, Mr. Gaurav, Mr. Hanish Hassan, Mr. Harshad, Mr. Hassan Muhammad, Hazil Muhammad, Mr. Ikhlas Iftikhar, Mr. K. Muhammad Ramzeen, Mr. Muhammad Ansar, Mr. Muhammad Safwan, Mr. Muhammad Razeen.
I now request our managing trustee, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, to hand over the certificates to the graduates. Thank you, Omar sir.
Mr. Manish Shettyam, Mr. Muhammad Fawaz DP, Mr. Muhammad Fadil, Mr. Muhammad Junaid, Mr. Muhammad Mustafa, Mr. Muhammad Niyaz, Mr. Muhammad Sawad, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz, Mr. Muhammad Dayan Beg, Mr. Muhammad Fakhar, Mr. Muhammad Fazil, Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim Shaz, Mr. Muhammad Irshad, Mr. Muhammad Mazan, Mr. Muhammad Nadir, Mr. Muhammad Nazim, Mr. Muhammad Nauman, Mr. Muhammad Rakib Chaudhry, Mr. Muhammad Rashid, Mr. Muhammad Sajid, Mr. Muhammad Shan AR, Mr. Muhammad Shabir, Mr. Muhammad Shi Suhail, Mr. Muhammad Sinan, Mr. Muhammad Tansir, Mr. Muhammad Aftab, Mr. Muad bin Muhammad Ali, Mr. Muhammad Ajlan, Mr. Muhammad Faiz, Mr. Muhammad Muhaz Ismail, Mr. Muhammad Rafnas KM, Mr. Muhammad Adil TK, Mr. Muhammad Afzal, Mr. Muhammad Atuf, Mr. Muhammad Danish, Mr. Muhammad Ismail P, Mr. Muhammad Minshad C, Mr. Muhammad Rahees, Mr. Muhammad Rashid T, Mr. Muhammad Rishan, Mr. Muhammad Sadeed, Mr. Muhammad Sarfraz, Mr. Muhammad Sinan, Mr. Muhammad Tajuddin Sanad, Mr. Mukhtar Ahmad Ali, Mr. Munib Mujib Rahman, Mr. Musab bin Faisal, Mr. Muzamil Rahman, Mr. Muzamil TE, Mr. Muzain Hassan, Mr. Jafar Nihal, Mr. Rabi TA, Mr. Razik, Mr. Sanad Fazal, Mr. Shabin Munir, Mr. Shakil Ahmad Abdullah, Mr. Samsir Kuni, Mr. Shanid, Mr. Sheikh Rifaz Ali, Mr. Sheikh Ahmad, Mr. Sultanul Paris, Mr. Tawheed Ahmad, Mr. Usman Afan Munas, Mr. Muhammad Salman, Mr. Yashwin Yan Putran. Dear graduates, I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
graduates to kindly occupy their seats after receiving the certificates.
All the best. Okay? God bless you. Hearty congratulations to all the graduates and PhD holders. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Krishna Prasad to announce the names of the graduates from the Department of Biotechnology. I request Mr. Abdul Latif Ibrahim, Trustee, P Educational Trust, to hand over the certificates to the graduates.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to call upon stage the graduates from the Department of Biotechnology. Aishat Sifa, Fatima, Pidaruku, Kirtana, Khadijat Sahala, Mekasi, Minuha, Monica, Nafisat Irfan, Pratiksha, Punya, Sahana Sirhim, Shabarishri, Anushri. Students, all the best.
Thank you, sir. Next, I request Dr. Palakshappa to announce the name of the graduates from the Department of Civil Engineering. I request Mr. Amin Ibrahim, trustee, PA Educational Trust, to hand over the certificates to the graduates.
Respected dignitaries on and of the dais, parents and my dear students, on this occasion I congratulate and wish all our students on the graduation. I request the civil engineering students to collect the memento from the guests. Miss Fatimat Hanna, Miss Chaitanya, Mr. Abbas Nihat, Mr. Abdul Hadi VT, Mr. Abdul Shahid Kaisarin, Mr. Abu Bakar Muzamil, Mr. Amin Mohammed, Mr. Pranjal, Mr. Rahil Shafi, Mr. Rifaz NH, Mr. Salman Mustafa, Mr. Shahal Rahman, Mr. Faiz U. Kamal, Mr. Aman Sanash Bolame, Mr. Deepak Kumar, Mr. Yasrar E, Mr. Javed Basha, Mr. Mohammad Ubaid, Mr. Mohammad Tanveer, Mr. U.A. Muhammad Nihat. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Professor Mohammad Hussain to announce the name of the graduates from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. I request Mr. Ahmed Kutti to give away the certificates to the graduates.
Respected chief guest of the day, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, parents and my dear graduates, it gives me a great pleasure to read out the names of the graduates from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. We have Abdur Rahman Mashuk, Fatima Nusaiba, Khatijatul Tashfiya Banu, Abdul Rahman Mashuk, Aminuddin P, Junaid Farhan Abdullah, Muhammad Raziq, Muhammad Shamir, Muhammad Muhammad Bashim Ye, Muhammad Rayhan Ahad, Muhammad Ziyad, Tawis Muhammad, Aman Ashraf Kader, Muhammad Sinan, and on behalf of Mabel Fernandez, I request the proud parents to collect his graduation degree certificate. I wish you the best as you step ahead towards new challenges in life. Congratulations, and may all your other dreams be fulfilled. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now call upon Professor John Walder to announce the names of the graduates from the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Good afternoon.
I
The list
request
of graduates from the Department of Electrical and Electronics are Afshan N. Sheikh,
I request Mr. Ahmad Kutti, Director Finance, to hand over the certificates to the graduates.
Afshan N. Sheikh, Mohammad Munazir, Tazim K.N., Nishabuddin Sabit, Thank you one and all. All the best, my dear graduates.
Thank you, sir. To announce the names of the graduates from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, I call upon Dr. Prashant Pai. I request Mr. Sharfuddin, AGM, PA Educational Trust, to hand over the certificates to the graduates.
Dignitaries on and off the dais. Dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, parents, and graduates. A very good afternoon to one and all. I feel happy to announce the name of the candidates who have graduated from the Department of Mechanical Engineering during the academic year 23-24. We have Mr. Mohammad Muzain Izaz Iqbal, Ismail Zifa, Nitesh P, Mr. Mohammad Bashir, Mr. Muhammad Fida Sattar, Mr. Muhammad Mazan, Mr. Muhammad Saud, Mr. Muhammad Zian, Mr. Muhammad Hisham, Mr. Muhammad Mehrov, Muhammad Sayyid Ansar. Mr. Abdul Razik. Mr. Bhavish S.I. Mr. Mohammad Afzal C. Mr. Mohammad Naufal B. Mr. Sheikh Muhammad Rahil. Mr. Abdul Rahman Ahiz. Mr. Fahad B.A. Mr. Muhammad Afreen. Mr. Muhammad Misbah. And Mr. Muhammad Nihal. I wish all the graduates all success for their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, dignitaries. Congratulations on your graduation. We are so proud of your amazing accomplishment. Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It is about impact, influence, and inspiration. Dr. Ramesh M.K., Principal, PA College of Engineering, exhibits exemplary leadership qualities for others to follow. I now request Dr. Ramesh M.K. to administer the oath and address the gathering. I request all the graduates to rise.
I'll tell you to get up. Please sit. Please be seated. Please be seated. Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon to all of you. Please be seated. We'll respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, faculty members, parents, and the stars of today, the graduates. We started this graduation day ceremony in the year 2015 because of a lot of demand from the students, because usually affiliated colleges, as Umar Sinaf told, we did not have a graduation day. Graduation day usually will be conducted, or the convocation will be conducted at the university. Very few students participate. But from the demand of the students and parents, in 2015, if you remember, the old faculty members, the first graduation day was conducted in the bus parking area. So it was with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm all the people received. And thereafter, since 2015, I think during Corona time also we conducted. During that time also we had a break. At that time also we had. And we could see the emotional attachment of the parents to this day. Today also when I was entering the auditorium in the morning, one parent came and told, "Sir, I am directly coming from the airport to attend my son's graduation day." During the month of August and September, usually in this hall, we have orientation day and graduation day. This Monday, August 12th, we are having the orientation day for the first grade college. Mostly in the month of September, we'll be having the orientation day for the engineering college also. So if you flash back, if you look back, 4 years back, in 2020, you were a part of this auditorium with your parents, as freshers, attending the orientation day. So those 4 years have passed fast, very fast. 4 years have gone. You just remember that orientation day? Can you remember that orientation day, the first day when you came to this campus? So these 4 years have made a lot of transition in your life. In the first year, how you were. Then you reach second year, third year, final year, now you're going out. A lot of transitions have happened in your personal life, in your personality, that you can assess how the transition has happened. In your profession and skills, a lot of transition has happened. The knowledge, as our distinguished guest, Dr. Shivakumar pointed out rightly, the knowledge, the stuff that you have in. And the rest of the qualities, just the second speaker told, Omar Sinaf, the creativity, the decision-making skills, all these things you have made a lot of change, and now you are ready for the market. You're going to the market. So you have to concentrate on few things which will sharpen your qualities in all aspects of life. As our managing trustee has rightly pointed out, the first thing is your personal life. Personal life with qualities, with a lot of qualities. The relationships are very important, especially to the parents. Because your parents, teachers, I usually tell, the teacher who have taught you in the nursery also have a contribution for you to be here on this occasion here. Your social members, many things are there. So that relationships are very, very important. Your family life. Especially this is the occasion, usually after the graduation, in Hindi we tell nokri and chokri, or nokri or chokra, whatever may be. You have to get into your married life. Decision making is important. So as Omar Sinaf has rightly pointed out, in all your decision making, he told about your professional life, you should have a mentor. But you should have a mentor and consultation in your personal life too. And I would request you to keep your parents, give them a major role in the consultation that you do in your life. They are very important. They are your well-wishers, your teachers. Or else you can find out some people who can become mentors in your life, with whom you can consult in your life. When you choose a person for consultation in life, there should be few qualities in them. The first quality is that they should be your well-wisher. They should be your well-wisher. And they should keep the confidentiality of thing what you are asking with them or consulting with them. Third thing, very important, they should have the knowledge of the item that you are doing consultation. So in your personal life, with this you have to look forward, go forward. The second is your profession. You see, your degree is your certificate, is just like a passport. A person will get passport once, he renews it. But your skills are many, it's like visas. You can take visa to any country of the world. Similarly, you can upskill yourself in any domains, because brand yourself is very important in your professional life. When somebody asks you what you are good at, you should be able to tell that I am good at this. Usually we tell that jack of all, master of none. Instead of that, you can be jack of all, but you should be master of a few things. You should be able to tell. This is very important. The second thing is to collaborate, learn to collaborate. Because collaboration and interdisciplinary domains are the buzzwords for the future. So you should know to collaborate. A mechanical engineer who is able to collaborate with the computer science engineer will be able to excel in his life, in his profession, than a person who is just focused on computer science. And the reverse also. It's very, very important. Learn to collaborate. That is, brand yourself, learn to collaborate. Is the two important things that you should learn in your professional life. And finally, your social life, your spiritual life, whatever may be, this is also important. Because finally, just like you enter this campus, you go out after 4 years, every one of us have to go out of this world on a day. Everybody will die. So we believe, we have several different belief systems, but we believe in an eternal life. There also we should be successful. So we have a creator. So we should have benchmarks in life. We should have benchmarks in life. We should have touchstones in life whenever we take a decision, so that we keep good with the creations and also with the creator. So with these few words, I conclude, and I also invite all my students who have been with us the last 4 years, as our Dr. Shivakumar sir has told, please visit the alma mater now and then. We want you to be back in the college. I know that many of you, this batch, when you were in the campus, you were mentors for your juniors. And some of you, when they went out, also came back again in the last 2-3 months. So we want you to be here again and again to be mentors and to guide your juniors. Our doors are always open. We have the Alumni Association. You can register with them. And usually on the graduation day, on the afternoon of the graduation day or the evening of the graduation day, we have the annual alumni meet. So today also, we are having the annual alumni meet where we will be discussing about the future, many things, the future plans, etc. So be in touch with us, and we would like to meet you in any part of the world. Our chairman, beloved chairman, late Dr. P. Ibrahim Haji, he used to tell that the most happiest moment in my life, you know that he has got a lot of business and he has got a lot of footprints, but he used to tell in many of the speeches I have heard, the most happiest moment in my life is when I am at some airports. When I am at some airports, some people, they come and shake my hand and tell me, sir, I am the student of PA in College of Engineering. That moment we get happiness. Similarly, when we see you at some high position later and you come back to us, this is some of the happiest moment that we have in life. So we look forward to meet you again and again. Now you can stand up and make your oath. These oaths are not just a formality, but these are the words that we should practice in life. So we now make our hands like this during the oath, but basically the hand is on the heart. The hand is on the heart. So you can stretch your hands. You can stretch your hands, and if you're having the oath with you, you're not having. You're having? It is displayed, yes. You can please read it out after I read. We, the graduates, doctoral degree holders of PA College of Engineering, hereby solemnly pledge that we shall, in thought, word, and deed, endeavor to be truly honest in the discharge of our duties as engineers, technologists, scientists, researchers, that in all circumstances we shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our alma mater and the nation, that we shall promote the unity and secular ideology of our motherland and the humanity ultimately. So thank you very much. Please be seated. I thank our distinguished guest, my friend Amar Sinaf, and Dr. Shivakumar sir, who has given the consent to be part of this program. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we move forward with our celebration, it's time to express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guests whose contributions to their fields have been truly remarkable. I now request Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Managing Trustee, PA Educational Trust, to felicitate our guest and express our deep sense of gratitude and appreciation by honoring them with a memento. I request Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, Trustee, to felicitate our guest, Dr. Shivakumar. Thank you, Dr. Shivakumar. for gracing this occasion amidst your busy schedule. Thank you, sir. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to present Mr. Omar Sanaf a memento as a symbol of our gratitude. I request Mr. Abdul Latif Ibrahim, trustee, PA Educational Trust, to do the honor. Thank you, sir. Gratitude is one of the most basic human emotions and the foundation of all abundance. We now have Dr. Sharmila Kumari, Vice Principal, PA College of Engineering, to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, Madam.
Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Let us be grateful to the people who made this graduation day 2024 a grand success. A very good afternoon and warm greetings to all the dignitaries on end of the dais, esteemed colleagues, distinguished invitees, dear parents and graduates, the members of press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this august occasion of PA College of Engineering Graduation Day 2024. On behalf of our institution, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest. We have with us the distinguished guest, Dr. Shivkumar HR, Special Officer, VTU Extension Center, Mangalore, who has been guiding and helping us for smooth conduction of our academic activities of our institution in university level. On behalf of all present here and PA Education Trust, I convey my deep regards and hearty thanks to you, sir, for having spared your valuable time to join us in our celebrations. Sir, your word of wisdom and thoughts have truly inspired us. With grateful heart, I thank you, sir. I extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Omar Sinha, President, PVS Norwood, USA, and Managing Director, PVS Chemicals, Belgium, for his gracious presence with us. Your insightful address and valuable thoughts that you have shared on this occasion benefited all of us and enlightened our graduates. Sir, I take this opportunity to thank you wholeheartedly. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Managing Trustee, PA Education Trust, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, who have always been supportive of our initiatives and encouraged us to strive for excellence. On behalf of all present here, I thank you, sir. Our sincere gratitude to our beloved trustees, PA Education Trust, Mr. Abdullah Latif, Mr. Amin Ibrahim, and our beloved Director Finance, Mr. Ahmad Kuti, for your gracious presence with us. It's a great motivation and encouragement to all of us. I thank you all wholeheartedly. We also express our warm appreciation to Mr. Sharfuddin, AGM, PA Education Trust, for your great support to our institution and gracious presence with us. Thank you, sir. A special mention to our respected principal, Dr. Ramizi MK, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. With a deep sense of appreciation, I thank you, sir. My special thanks to Dean Student Affairs and Director MBA, Dr. Syed Amin, Graduation Day Coordinator, Mr. Ismail Shafi, HOD Physics, and Coordinator Co-Scholastic Activities, PA College of Engineering, Dr. Iqbal, Physical Director, heads of sister institutions, heads of various departments, esteemed faculty members, for your hard work and consistent effort which made this event a grand success. Thank you all for your all-round support. I am also very thankful to the most respected parents for your unwavering support and encouragement to our institution. Children cannot achieve excellence without your sacrifices. Thank you so much to all parents for your gracious presence and support. Dear graduates and PhD holders, a big round of applause to all the graduates who made this a moment a memorable one. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. I am so appreciative and thankful for your generous support and contributions in all levels to our institution to take it greater heights, which was the dream of our beloved founder chairman of PACE Group, late Dr. P.A. Ibrahim Haji. Your service to our institute is always remembered and expecting your future cooperation too. Thank you all, dear graduates. I wish you all good luck for the journey ahead. We have with us a proactive and devoted team of administrative, account section, HR office, technical department, and supporting staff. They are silent contributors behind the scenes. They deserve special thanks. Thank you all. I mention my deep sense of gratitude and appreciation to the media for providing wide coverage and publicity to all our events at PA Education Trust institutions. Thank you all for your great support to our institutions. I am immensely thankful to Master of Ceremony Professor Fatima Trehana from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and Professor Shama Hakim from the Department of MBA for comparing the program very meticulously, and Mr. Rizwan Yes for invoking Almighty God. Finally, I would like to thank all who helped us directly and indirectly to make this event a grand success. Let me conclude my speech with the quote, "Do not wait for the perfect moment. Take a moment and make it perfect." Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. We have come to the end of this remarkable event. I now request the president of the program, Mr. Abdullah Ibrahim, to declare the graduation ceremony closed.
I declare graduation day ceremony of PA College of Engineering closed.
Thank you, sir. I now request the audience to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Keep rising as the academic procession will be leaving. I request the audience not to move. Please stand in your respective places. The academic procession will be leaving. Audience, kindly kindly vacate the space near the exit. Graduates, please don't move. We have some announcements to make. Graduates and parents, please be in the auditorium.
പേരൻസ് ദയവായി ഓഡിറ്റോറിയത്തിനുള്ളിൽ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കണമെന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.
Graduates can be seated. Please be seated. There are few announcements to make. Please be seated. Parents, kindly be seated. A few announcements, then we can proceed for the lunch. മാതാപിതാക്കളൊന്ന് ഇരിക്കണം, please. We are grateful to the guests and the audience for their cooperation. Indeed, this day is a milestone in the history of PA College of Engineering. We wish our graduates all the best. And conclude, graduates, you will be staying back for the photo session. All right, the photo session is arranged now. It will be arranged now, and all the graduates are supposed to be here for the photo session. And when the department name is being called, you can move ahead and the photo session will be taking place. All right, and then the parents, I think you have been given food coupons. Have you been given food coupons? You have to give it to your parents and they will move for lunch. All right. Parents, the lunch is provided in the engineering academic block. There will be faculties to guide you. Ella parents food coupons avara makkale ninnum vaangicholalam. Makkale kayilundu. The graduates have the food coupons. Avare kayinnu food coupon vaangichittu ningal engineering academic block lekku pova. Avade lunch arrange cheyidittundu. Graduates are remain to be seated over here. We'll start with the photo session soon.